Hi, this is Kevin. I've been in China for over 2 months since I've been back from Germany. So as a foreigner here, I've pretty much witnessed the whole process of the coronavirus breaking out. And I've seen the number of newly infected people dropping from thousands a day to just 25 newly infected people in the whole of China. And in some provinces there are even no new cases. So I think there's some measures that have been taken here that work very well, and I think the whole world can actually learn from this. So the first thing I want to bring up is attitude. And the reason why I bring that up first is because I video chat with my mom almost every day, and I saw a lot of interviews and news on the internet. People really don't seem to take this seriously. They still are meeting up with friends. They're still insisting to go to big social gatherings like football games, and they still want to watch movies in the cinema.
Sempre. Anche, non c'è problema. Tanto se mi prende un'influenza, no? Si è detto così, quindi va benissimo.
Anziani, non siamo anziani. Ci è andata bene.
And the reason I think people don't take this seriously is because I think many people think that even if they get the coronavirus, their immune system will just heal them. And I think this is totally wrong. I know of a female athlete that played for the Iranian national football team that died from this disease. And she was only 23. And even if you make it through this disease, you could still suffer from serious after effects. So some of the people that made it through, they even have to use artificial lungs for the rest of their lives. And I just saw this news report just now. The NBA player Ruud Gobert has been confirmed to have contracted the coronavirus. So as a result, the whole NBA got suspended. So I'm in Chengdu right now, and there were always just very few cases in the city. But since the beginning, people just always took this very seriously. People try to stay in their apartment as long as possible. They are stopping all public activities. And everywhere you go, if you have to go out, you will get your temperature checked. And because I think this is for the greater good, I think people are just united and trying to stop this virus from spreading. So the second point I want to talk about is personal hygiene. Because once you come home, like no matter how long you've been outside, you really have to wash your hands. And when you're outside, you should really wear your medical mask. So I noticed that for some of you, this might be the first time to wear this sort of medical mask, so you know you gotta wear it right. Step 1. Put the mask on. Step 2. Press the bendable edge to make sure it is not exposed. And step 3. Adjust the straps to make sure it's not too tight or too loose. I know some of you still might not wear the masks after all of this even, but I think the least that you can do is not discriminate or laugh at people that do wear masks. It's not cool. The third thing I want to bring up concerns people that are still working in this time. I do know that many shops have closed down temporarily, but I do know that people in supermarkets, restaurants and hospitals are still working in some countries. I really appreciate people that are still working there because they're doing this for everyone. So recently many Chinese restaurants actually have opened again, but you can't really order food there. You can only order it online and they will deliver it to you. This is the food I ordered today, and as you can see there's a small piece of paper that comes with the food, and it's called the service card. You can see the dates, the name of the cook, the food delivery person and their temperature. I think it's very useful because not only does it give you like a sense of security, but also are you able to trace back everybody who came in contact with your food. And no matter in which supermarket you go in China, people will measure your temperature and disinfect your hands. And I think that's a great way to stop the virus from spreading. At last, I want to show you guys this video of Dr. Elwood, who is the Assistant Director General of the World Health Organization.
I was really touched in Wuhan. No matter who I spoke to, it was always the same message. This is our duty. This is what we need to do. That is so powerful. And the world just owes such a huge debt to the people of Wuhan. And I just wanted the people of Wuhan to know that the world knows that, and we're sharing that story. What you're doing is so important. Now, you leave a little bit of your heart in China, and especially in a place like Wuhan at a time like this. When we get this under control, I'd be delighted to come back.
So after all this, I think you will understand why we do need to learn from China.